Welcome to Get Over the Hump Wednesday on In Pursuit. Good morning and welcome to Get Over the Hump Wednesday on In Pursuit. I'm Dawn Luckowitz with thepursuitfitness.com and I'm so glad to have you here with me today. So, this Get Over the Hump Wednesday is actually a tough one for me. Normally, I'd like to try to be more inspiring. I like to try to help other people get over that hump, to be living this amazing, abundant life God has for us. And to look at each day as a day not to get over, but as a day to truly, fully live and embrace life. And man, I'm struggling with that today. I've just had a bad couple days. I've been in kind of a funk, and it just really all came to a head last night, and it culminated into just me feeling terrible. Um, the problem is, I allow Satan's lies to get into my head. Satan's the father of lies, and he uses any means that he can. He'll distort truth. He'll come at you from ways that you're not expecting him to, or maybe you are expecting him to, but they still just get you. And so these lies have just been, creeping in my head the last couple days. And the problem is when I get into this funk and I go down this road, I do things that are really self-destructive. They're counterproductive. They lead me farther from God. They lead me farther from this pursuit of this life that I want. Um, and I kind of allow it to because it's almost like I get uh, kind of depressed and I want to just eat uncontrollably. I want to just drink and just numb myself. And that's not what we want to do. And so it's funny in the mornings I've been sending a dear friend of mine blessings, so that when she wakes up, there's a scripture blessing for her. She's a couple hours behind, so it's not that she just gets up late. But anyway, so this morning I sent her Second Timothy 1:7, and in my translation it says, "For God did not give us a spirit of cowardice, but rather of power and love and self-control." And if somebody was writing a sermon and trying to write a great blog about what I'm experiencing right now, this isn't necessarily the verse that would pop up, but for me, it's just such a great reminder that through Christ I have power. Through Christ I have love, um, and I am loved. But most importantly, through Christ I have self-control. I don't have to give in to the lies. And even if I am feeling those lies, I don't have to turn to means that are going to be self destructive. I can turn to the Father, I can turn to the King. There are ways out. So, anyway, as we're working on getting over the hump, I encourage you to just be reminded that you have a spirit of power and of love and of self control. And when things feel like they're spinning out of control, and when you are finding yourself like giving into and believing the lies that are being told to you, just step back and stop and remember that God's in control of this, and he's going to help you get out, if you lean on and rely on him. And just because you're feeling like junk doesn't mean you have to spiral out of control. You can put a stop to it. I know for me, I need to put a stop to it right now, because if I don't, I go down this path that I just don't want to be down. So on this Get Over the Hump Wednesday, guys, I just pray that you stop believing the lies, that you start living in a life of power and love and self control, that you start living the amazing and abundant life God has for you, and that you that you begin that pursuit today. And Bandit, of course, decides to tell you the same thing. Guys, I look forward to continuing to chat with you Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on In Pursuit.